Welcome everyone. I thought it'd be useful to do a short vlog just to explain some of the terms I use. First of all, I talk about hybrid cognition. This is a paradigm shift. It's all about how human cognition is changed in the age of AI. In other words, we're looking at how that interface with AI boosts our own ideation and synthesis creation. Of course, there isn't loop back into AI because AI, through developing reasoning traces and understanding how to work with humans, also improves. But epistemic authority, in my paradigm, is all about the human and how our human cognition changes. I then talk about the meta process, and this I call AI augmented human reasoning as a process, or ARP for short. And how I describe this is that ARP couples human sense-making and generative synthesis with AI-generated probabilistic scaffolding over time. So it's how, at a meta-process level, we work with AI. Then get into the method, AI recursion modeling, ARM for short. And I explain this as a recursive modeling approach in which successive human-AI exchanges refine frames, assumptions, interpretations, and problem representations to generate new syntheses and ideas. That is the method. And finally, I talk about the practice underneath the method, which is what I call AI riffing. And this is the situated exploratory interaction with AI to surface alternatives, provoke reframing, and extend ideation beyond initial constraints, and also syntheses as well. So those are the main terms: hybrid cognition, ARP, ARM, and riffing. And together they really focus on the human experience with AI and the human benefits of AI developments. And critically, they also develop new teams, individuals who can manage, if you like, effective governance of AI through their work with AI rather than imposing constraints on other teams. And these individuals have two names. So teams operating this model may be described as AI orchestrators with specialized roles such as emergentists that are focused specifically on that novelty, that surfacing insights and ideas through exploration. So those are the key terms. So when you listen to my vlogs, I'll use these, but always reference back to this slide. And remember, this is very different from what is currently happening in the market to date, where you essentially have two sides operating. You have companies that are looking at AI as a tool to replace and automate, to create efficiencies, a tool that needs to be governed and controlled. And then you have the other side, such as Anthropic and DeepMind, that are looking as AI to operate on its own, almost as a replicate in total for human activity. What I'm saying is there's a middle piece, a critical middle piece that is missing, and that is the human dimension. Hybrid cognition, ARP, ARM, AI riffing, how humans are the critical loop that makes the future realizable for companies, because these investments coming down the line, as I say, from Anthropic and DeepMind, will not be actionable within companies in the medium and certainly long term unless you have your AI orchestrators and unless you have your emergentists. Thank you.